So we're here today with Brigid to talk a little bit about herself, her dog here, and a little bit about their Canicross experience. So Brigid, how did you find out about Canicross?
So it was mostly by Googling, trying to find things that I can do with a dog, and then things that I can do with a reactive dog that don't necessarily involve directly interacting with other dogs. And that's when Canicross came up, and I went, oh, that's fun. He's an active boy. It'd be good for me to be able to try to keep up with him. It's a good, because I can't run on my own. I absolutely will not do it. It's boring. I don't like it. Running with him, so much fun. And so it was by Googling that I was looking around, trying to see what races there were, that I found Canicross Ireland. And I went, okay, that's good. We'll do that. And we started doing, here we are.
And did you find that the Canicross help with the reactivity?
It really does. And it's interesting because, like when he's kind of focused on his job, whatever that job is, he's less likely to have an overreaction to another dog. Even if the other dog is even if we're passing a dog or if the dog is passing us, he's focused and he's trying to go. And that, it helps. And also we get to come to these events where there's a bunch of dogs around, so it's good exposure. So we can kind of start to learn it's okay for other dogs to be around. We're not going to die. No one's going to get hurt. It's good practice in many ways.
And this is a triumphant return to Drewstown because something happened since your last race here, isn't that right?
Yes. So we were here last year at Drewstown. It was a lot hotter last year. And that was our first year of Canicross, and really liked it. Thought, okay, the first year was just want to get through, just want to be able to hit the 5K, get into the routine of running. And then once we did Drewstown, had a lot of fun, was like, okay, next steps, we're going to try to get a faster time. We're going to do some more things. And then in August, before the season started, Corvo got really badly injured. We encountered the business end of a strimmer that clipped his elbow and sliced down the back of his leg, exposing some tendon and all sorts of fun stuff. And it kind of brought everything to a grinding halt because we couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I actually was listening to Canicross Conversations, and that's how I discovered what had happened here. And I was driving at the time, and I got very emotional listening to it. I was almost crying. I almost crashed the car. So it's great to actually see you back competing. Like, I know it's coming towards the end of the season, but it's great to see that we've had a recovery.
Yeah, it's about 7 months almost to the day. Tomorrow is 7 months to the day that he got hurt. And 7 months ago, when he initially got hurt, it was such a bad injury, I wasn't sure if we would ever be able to get back to normal activity. There was a potential of leg amputation, and all I could think was oh my God, he was 4.5 at the time. He's very young, he's active. I was like, what are we going to do? But we got some really good care. It took 6 weeks of very strict bed rest. He was in a cast, and then a very slow recovery after that, where we worked closely with the physiotherapist to give us some good exercises to work on increasing the range of motion, increasing weight bearing on the leg, and just to very slowly work our way back up. But it wasn't until February that we were cleared to start getting back to normal. And we could start very slowly working back up into running and getting back to our usual activity.
I have to say, I was at the finish line when you guys finished your run today, and just the way you guys sprinted towards the finish line, even I was like, yeah, it was like a Rocky Balboa kind of moment, you know?
It certainly felt like it. Again, say it 7 months ago, would not have thought that we would have been back here. So it was, and even when I registered for the race, I was still kind of uncertain. I was like, I don't know how it's going to go. We'll just keep an eye on it. We'll see how he is in the day. Might end up pulling out on the day if we get there and he's walking funny or something like that. But we were feeling good. Went on the race. We just did the 3K recreational, so we could do we could walk, we could jog. We didn't have to worry about time, and it'd be nice and chill. And I was just watching him the whole time. Every time he stepped slightly off, I was like, "Are you okay? You okay? All good? All good?" I think he was totally fine. What are you worried about? Of course. But it was really great to hit that last little sprint, and he gets excited when he sees all the people, and he just took off, and I could barely keep up with him. Just that feeling of flying down the line, going, oh my God, 7 months ago we were stuck in a bed. This is amazing.
I know, the ears were back and it just turned into a fluff torpedo.
Yes.
And I was living for that. I was there for that. So we'll wrap this up now. But if you want to hear the full story about the incident and the recovery, there's a podcast called Canicross Conversations on Spotify or where you get your podcast. Check it out. But it's amazing to see you guys back, and hope to maybe see you at Rathwood and see you at future Canicross Ireland events.
Yeah, we're hoping we did so well here. I definitely would like to come up to Rathwood, all things going well, and then we'll have time to start working our way back up to the 5Ks for next season. So,
brilliant. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today. Do you have any final comments? I agree 100%. Thank you very much. And that's all for today. Thanks, folks.